We're back. Welcome back to the Huckberry Gear Lab. I'm incredibly excited to be standing here in our Gear Lab 2.0, and it could not come at a better time. Fall is coming. There's a bunch of amazing new products hitting the site. I don't know about you, but every August, you get that feeling, even as an adult, back to school. A lot of us, quite literally, are going back to the office. And for me, and I know a lot of you, we are thinking about what are those wardrobe staples that are gonna carry us into fall. I'm gonna run you through some of my top picks from our smart casual collection. And believe it or not, I don't just wear these dirty old eBay hats and t-shirts every day to the office. I like to clean it up here and there. So without further ado, smart casual to us is, let's call it the Huckberry edition of business casual. Traditional stuffy old business casual is out, smart casual is in, looking put together, looking dressed up when you need to, but you got that versatility depending on where you work, what you're doing. These are those pieces you don't have to think about, and again, you can build the rest of your wardrobe around. Let's start with, in my opinion, is the essential to really build upon, and that is the blazer or the sport coat, whatever sort of jacket or layer that you're gonna be wearing. One of my favorites, taking it right off my closet rack. This is the Relwyn Flyweight Flex Blazer. You've seen this jacket on the site before. You've seen other varieties with different fabrications over the course of different seasons. The silhouette remains unchanged, but the fabric and the versatility of this jacket really makes it, like I said, one of my favorite pieces. This is an unstructured blazer, first and foremost. This is not your dad's stuffy, over padded blazer. So that unstructured nature allows a lot more versatility in how you wear it. But again, it's still got that silhouette that you can really dress up. So you see, this is how I prefer to wear it. This is sort of my everyday. I love wearing it over a t-shirt. I've got the collar popped. A lot of blazers, traditional blazers, have got that 2-3 button. This has got a 4th button, and actually you can button it up at the neck. So this is really a sport jacket, and that's not just fancy vernacular. That really does imply the versatility that this is made for. So I put the lapel down, I can button it up, I put a button down underneath. This quickly becomes that tried and true blazer that you're going for, again, if you got an office where you've got to dress up. Incredibly versatile. What I also love is the weight. It's a good, hardy fabric, but it's light enough that will carry you through sort of the warmer transitional months. And then as the temperatures drop, easily something you can layer. It's also got some stretch, which I absolutely love. The Flyweight Flex Blazer, it is a bestseller for a reason. Absolutely something you can build a smart casual wardrobe around. A bonus pick, if blazers aren't your style or you want something to complement that's a little bit more on the casual side that you can dress up, consider this a sort of more put together, dressed up that you can dress down. A good short coat. This is a French workwear jacket. This is a French brand. What I love about the short coat, it's got the length of a blazer, but it's got that workwear, more casual vibe to it. Again, this is something that I am constantly grabbing, wearing over a t-shirt, wearing over a casual button down. But if I'm tucking in my shirt, I'm wearing chinos, I'm putting a nice pair of loafers on, this jacket also works in that setting as well. A good short coat can play like a blazer with the right sort of smart casual pairings. So what am I pairing my blazer, my short coat with? And that is a really good Oxford, a really good button down. Back to my closet. This is the Architect shirt from Flint & Tinder. So you look at it and it looks like a pretty classic Oxford. It's got a great hardy fabric, but something that's soft enough that drapes well. It's not that stuffy, stiff, delicate dress shirt. This is meant to be tucked in and worn untucked. It doesn't matter, it plays really well with both. What I love about the Architect shirt, these subtle design details in the back, taking some workwear inspiration. So very subtle, but you can see this reinforced elbow pads. They're tonal, so they aren't contrast. And then there's this T-back stitching that you can see here that a lot of traditional Oxfords don't have, and that comes from that workwear inspiration. That just provides reinforcement. It makes it more durable. And then you've got the pleats going down the back, which just adds for a little bit extra mobility. We've got the classics, the whites, the blues. This Donegal is one of my personal favorites. And then it just provides a little bit more texture and personality, gives a little more life to your button down. So this is, again, not a replacement for your classic white or blue, but a really nice complement. Brings a little element of style to it. So the Architect shirt, Flint & Tinder, great Oxford. Continuing down the list, is a classic bone button. When you think about a bone button Western, you often think about that classic denim, right? This is a great counterpart to that. And this is something, given the color choice, this is this great sort of cream off-white type color. This is something that you could tuck into a good pair of chinos, a great pair of chukka boots, a good pair of roper boots, and look really put together, but still maintaining that sort of Western hard-wearing vibe that you may love. I certainly do. So made in USA, Flint and Tinder, bone button Western. This particular color I think is incredibly versatile. So again, as I mentioned, just like the complement of a blazer to a chore coat, you've got a classic Oxford, and then a really good put together bone button Western, a really good 1-2 combo. Rolling through this. Next, in my shopping cart, in my closet list, to no surprise for many of you, if you follow along some of our 72-hour adventures, I love our 72-hour fabric. And so the 72-hour polo for me is one of those great iterations of a classic silhouette. You've got the merino construction, so you get all the benefits of merino, moisture wicking, temperature regulating, great for travel. But you've got this more put together, smart casual silhouette. So this is something that easily can flex into the office. This is something that many of us are wearing, whether it's with a good pair of jeans, with a pair of chinos. This is a great golf shirt. But as far as that smart casual foundation, every guy needs a good polo. I love the snap buttons here. It just brings a little bit more of a sporty vibe to sometimes a rather stuffy silhouette. Highly, highly recommend 72-hour polo. Making our way down the look, all of this would look pretty weird if you weren't wearing pants. So the 365 pant from Flint and Tinder. This is, and I've said versatile a lot here, but that's the theme with this entire collection. These are the most versatile pair of pants that I own, and certainly a foundation to a smart casual wardrobe. So let's talk about the construction intention and why we call it the 365 pant. We like to refer to it as stretches like a performance pant. So you've got incredible comfort. It's a stretch cotton, really moves with you, doesn't bag out. It looks like a chino, right? It's got that great sort of chino color palette, construction. And then, you know, it is a 5 pocket. So taking inspiration from a jean silhouette, if you will. And what that allows is just more versatility, more ways to wear it. Obviously a classic chino has got the slit sort of pockets in the back. This is something that you can wear with t-shirts and sneakers, which I do most days here. It's a great weekend pant, it's a great travel pant. But coming back to the whole reason why we're here and why this is such a foundation, again, I keep hitting on that, to a smart casual wardrobe, is this really dresses up nicely. So this is not something that I'm gonna wear to a formal wedding, but anything that we talked about, paired with a polo, tucked in with a good Oxford, putting a blazer over it, you wear it with a pair of chukkas, a pair of loafers. 365 comes in 3 different fits. It's got a athletic tapered, we've got a slim fit, a straight fit. We're also working on a more relaxed fit. It's got a variety of colors, whatever your style is, whatever you're pairing it with. So we've got lighter colors, we've got darker colors. If you wear all black, whatever the case may be, there's a great style spectrum in colors. So 365 pant, can't say enough good things about it. All right, next on my list, a good pair of denim. In particular, a good pair of darker denim. This is the All-American denim from Flint and Tinder. It's got great stretch. This wash in particular, the darker the wash, I think the better that you can get away with dressing it up. So pairing this again with everything that I just talked about, this looks awesome with this blazer. This obviously looks great with a t-shirt and a pair of chukkas, pulling off your favorite Paul Newman or Steve McQueen. You need a good pair of denim to complement your chino, your go-to sort of dressed up pant. Just a little bit more about the All-American stretch denim, made in the US, hence the name. It's got a little bit of stretch, so if you're working from home, you're in an office, the comfort, the stretch, it's dialed in there. This pant in particular comes in a couple different fits. This is a straight fit. I like the straight fit. Gives a little bit more, obviously, room. I also like the style. Things are loosening up a little bit. Great pair of dark denim, something that you gotta have. All right, last and not least, the cherry on the bottom. Every guy should have a good pair of chukkas. These are amazing. These are from Masterflex. These are handmade in Italy by a family that has been making shoes for 6 generations. We've got a deeper rundown on Masterflex on one of our previous gear labs. So I love a good chukka. This is something that you can definitely dress up. Again, I'm gonna wear these with my 365 pant, my Oxford shirt, my blazer, and I could wear this at a more put together office, but I could also wear this to a casual wedding. So a really good pair of chukkas. I don't need to say much more than that. On the other end of the spectrum, when you think about dress shoes, you often think about loafers. This is a new loafer from Masterflex. From a smart casual sense, when you do need to dress up, when you're going to a wedding, when your office is more formal, you know that this is gonna be a shoe that can check all of those boxes. But I love how people are now styling them. Loafers with a great pair of jeans, cuffed, and a t-shirt is a great look now. So again, made by Astroflex, all of the same amazing details, incredibly high quality leather. These things are awesome. So good pair of loafers, good pair of chukka boots, covers sort of the spectrum, the foundation. All right, next up, 2 more shoes. And a good pair of sneakers or sneaker inspired shoes. So these are 2 of my picks. This is a new made in USA sneaker brand that we brought on recently, OPUA. This is a clean, white, minimalist shoe, super high quality leather. This is something that, putting this with a nice pair of chinos, with a blazer, you get a more casual sort of mix up, a mash up of dressed up, dressed down. So I love a good pair of minimalist sneakers. We've got other great sneakers in our sneaker shop to check out. This is a new style from Luca, and this is a hybrid of the chukka that we saw in obviously a sneaker like you see here. So you've got the white rubber sole, but this suede upper. So this is a really, really good one for an everyday, again, more casual office. You can dress this up, but this looks awesome as just a regular old daily go-to sneaker. There you have it. That is my rundown. These are the smart casual foundations that I am literally wearing together at points over the course of the next few months. But I think more importantly, these are those pieces that you can build around. That's the beauty of all of these products. These are things that have remained unchanged, but they're made a little bit better. They've got that extra design detail that gives it a little bit more uniqueness than maybe the stuffy business casual stuff you've been wearing before. So if you've got additional questions, other recommendations, we want to hear from you as always. We're going to be dropping a lot of new products within the smart casual collection over the course of the season. Back to school, back to office, back to whatever, back to the foundations. Our smart casual collection is here. Until our next time, we will see you out there. Thanks for watching.